Hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with another CGC live unboxing. Well, 3 boxes yesterday, 4 boxes today I'm going to go through, guys. 4 boxes and another bunch apparently are on the way. This might be the last one for the week though, guys. Again, unprecedented times in our hobby, my friends, and finally CGC is starting to catch up with their backlog. Before we get there though, exciting news, guys. I've always been a huge fan of She-Hulk, and amazing news coming out of, a lot of reviewers were given the opportunity to watch for the first 4 episodes, and it's looking really good. Check this out. These are some reviews from people on Twitter, some reviewers who had an opportunity to go to see the premiere, which I think was last night. Example, She-Hulk has a surprising amount of ties to the rest of the MCU, past and future, and some legendary credit scenes on every episode. It's very easy to get hooked on this show if you like fun. Not bad. What else? She-Hulk is simply stellar. It starts off fast, really fast, but as it went on, it grew on me, and it's easily one of my favorite MCU shows. The setting is pretty grounded, but it does a great job of establishing itself in the MCU in a way that's both respectful to the MCU. Oh, is there more? That's it. Okay. I've now seen the first 4 She-Hulk episodes 3 times, and they're everything I want them to be, and so much more. The show is breezy, unabashedly weird, and wildly entertaining. This sets a new gold standard for what MCU shows are capable of. Let's do one more, and just to get more excited, because guys, like I said, always been an unapologetic She-Hulk fan. I've seen the first 4 episodes of She-Hulk. It's hilarious, fun, and silly. I enjoy the unique way they're telling the superhero origin story, and it's perfect for Disney Plus, Marvel Studios. So there you go, just a few. And guys, you can read through tons more, and believe it or not, they're all positive. I have not read a negative review. Now again, it's still early. They haven't seen the whole show, and these Marvel TV shows tend to start strong. Well, sometimes tend to start strong and then kind of falter in the end. Apparently, this one is looking really good. I hope it's turning a page for some good quality television from the MCU now. And you know what? Maybe you want to hang on to those She-Hulk books, because if this series is a success, the book, is it going to stay as high as it is? Probably not. But, if the show tanked, it was a terrible show, the comic book would tank really quick. If this show is a success, there'll probably be another season, and, the corresponding books will probably maintain a pretty decent value. Anyways, I know we're not here to talk about entertainment, but I thought I'd just put that out there because that is awesome news. I always like when these shows are a success and when they're well received. All right. 4 boxes, guys. Let's get to it. If you're new here, guys, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. Every few days, I come on here, lately every few days, and I show the books that are coming back from CGC, where the comics have been graded. These all belong to my customers. Not one of these books belongs to me. I worked on them, I shipped out the CGC, and now here we are. Look at the books that have come back. Guys, I tweaked this camera. Let's see if you notice a difference from yesterday. Anyhow, let's go over to the overhead shot. Here we go. The first book I already have prepped up is a Amazing Spider-Man 315. There we go. I think the color is a lot better than yesterday. And and a thanks to, I forget who the fellow is who gave me a suggestion to use a non-reflective surface, so I use this card, and it seems to be a little bit better. Next, we have an X-Men 268 in a 9.4. If you are here, guys, and you want to talk in the chat room, go ahead. I will actually read some of the chats as I do this. I think it goes a little bit faster. We also have an X-Men 244 in a 9.2. Hey, James, how's it going? Yeah, Marty, keep them coming. Exactly. X-Men 221 in a 9.2. All right. The only problem doing it this way, guys, I can't stack them too high. I have to put them back in their bags and then replace them. Otherwise, the stack it too high and it won't look good. This is a one-person order. This first box. These books belong to one person. If you recognize all these books, they could be yours. So it's a one-person order. We got 15 people here in the watching now. If you haven't done so already, guys, please hit that like button. It does help me out a lot with my analytics. And you know what? If you want to talk in the chat, become a member here of the channel, just hit that subscribe button. That would be fantastic. Next, we have an X-Men 106 in a 9. Oh, let's get that in focus, shall we? There we go. In a 9.2. We also have another one, X1 104 and an 8.0. Some nice looking books here. The color looks better than yesterday, right, guys? I did a little bit of tweaking on the on it. We also have a Flash 323. This is a Canadian price variant in an 8.0. Again, I want to check these 8.0s. I want to see. Okay, I see. Okay, I can see why on this one. All right, that's no problem. I've been reading lots and lots of articles and comments on Facebook about CGC not doing grader notes on books. That's a bad thing, man. They want to get doing those grader notes. Any book that's not a 9.8 should have grader notes, right? Why is it a 9.6? Why is it not a 9.8? Why is it an 8.0? They should be endeavoring to do that, and I can't believe they're not. Next, we have a Nova number 1, and this is in a 8.0. We also have a Hulk number 1 in a 9.0. It's a variant edition. Oh, nice. Hulk number 1 in a 9.8. Nothing wrong with that. Dave, love seeing these books coming back. Me too, Dave. Another bunch are coming back as well. And good news, I'm now officially into my February books and even doing some March books, guys. Remember, I did a lot of submission freezes, so some of these months I'll get through pretty quickly. I know June is going to be a heavy month. When I get to June, it'll be bad because I had probably 500 books submitted or more in June. So that will not be a good thing. Stavros, bummer on the ST110, hoping the others get a pop. Me too, Stav. I know I was kind of disappointed too because the book did get improved. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of those books are coming back on today's episode. I think, not 100%. We have an X Factor number 6 in a 9.6. We have a X-Men Annual 14 in a 7.5. Oh, nice. Nice. We have a nice ASM 316 in a 9.8. Just going to move these over here and try to do a few more before I have to rebag them. We also have a Scar, the Son of Hulk, in a 9.6 right there. Herogasm 9.8. Very cool. Is that color better, guys? If you were here watching this yesterday, what do you think? Is the color better today or was it better yesterday? I found the colors yesterday to be a little bit flat, a little, dull. So I think it has been fixed. Where in the, oh, there it is. Okay. I have a feeling these are Brad's books, but I could be wrong. We also have, let me move these guys over here. We have a Dark Avengers, nice, number 1 in a 9.8 as well. There we go. And a Hulk, another Hulk, number 15 in a 9.4. Travis is here. Hey, Mr. Comic Doctor. Thanks for all these shows this week. Having a blast on my week off. Well, glad I could be of assistance. It's going to be a 4-box night. This will be a long video today, so by all means, stick around. This is only box number 1. Another 3 boxes to come after this one. So yeah, don't go anywhere. Color is much better. Yes, thank you. Good. Not the best, but better. I still got to figure out a way to get this area here not to be so reflective. I think if the camera was right over top, but that might just be a tripod thing. And Stavros Herogasm, I know, eh? Made famous by the new latest season of The Boys. All right, let's get rid of this guy here and pull out a few more. Let's see what we have. We also have... Oh, nice. Oh, Spider-Man India. It's a pretty big book, I heard. And a 9.8 is also quite nice. We have a Spider-Man ASM 317 and a 9.2. Yeah, I think these are Brad's books. These ring a bell. New Mutants Annual number 2 and a 9.2. I got to stay in frame here. Sorry, guys. Let's move these over like this. Scar, Son of the Hulk, or Son of Hulk. You son of a Hulk in a 9.8. There we go. Avengers number 257, or sorry, 227. Is when Monica Rambeau joins the Avengers as Captain Marvel. Long Shot number 1 in a 9.6. Like that. Let me put a few of these away. Dawn White's is much better color and seems more zoomed in for a better view. Yes, I did zoom it in as well to make it a little more enjoyable for you all. Again, this will not be my finished camera, but for now it'll do the trick. I almost bought another camera. I didn't feel like spending $350 today. I just didn't feel like it. But I will do it. And also the way I'm set up right here, guys, is not, you can't see this. It's not ideal. You know what I mean? I'd like to reorganize my broadcasting station here and then maybe get another camera as well. I've been talking to a few of my compadres about bringing comics on here to sell. Again, it's going to be an opportunity for you, kind of a service, I guess, for you to sell comics here on the Comic Doctor's YouTube channel. It may or may not work, I'm not sure, but you know, we'll try it out with a few of my friends first. If it seems to be successful, I will extend it to my customers and give you an opportunity to sell on here as well. Saw the Spider-Man Home Run trailer looking interesting. I did not see that. I have to check it. James says, season 4 of The Boys starts filming tomorrow. I know someone who will be working on that show. I think everybody now kind of knows people that work on these shows because so many of them are being filmed in the Toronto area, right? There's a Mega Man number 3, right? Yeah, first, what's his face there? Lobo in a 9.6, and then we're not ending this one off nice, unfortunately, though. This one is ending with a restored book. Number 95. Small amount of color touch on cover. Well, where the heck is that? I'm looking for the color touch. I don't know where it is. Oh my lord. Like I'm seeing, what I hate about this, guys, is that I don't see the color touch. And I see a deep line here and a deep line here. I see a deep line, like, look, I don't know if you can see this or not. I don't think you're going to be able to, let me see if I can turn this light on if it'll work. No, you're not going to see it, I don't think. All I'm trying, there are two deep lines that I would not have sent this book with these lines. Like, what the hell? I don't know where the restoration would be, but those lines are what irritates me more because there's no way I would have sent this book there with those deep lines like that. This is getting to be very aggravating. Very, very aggravating indeed. Anyway, 7.5 white pager with a restored label and 2 very deep dents, which really, I can pretty much assure were not there when I sent the book. Guaranteed were not there. Let's go to, well, I've been doing the chat, guys. I don't think anybody's added anything else, so I'll just finish putting these away. Give me 1 second. I'll come back with the other box. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Okay, we're back. All right, let's see. This one here, I think, has 2 orders in it. Order of 20 and probably an order of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. We will find out soon enough. Let's get back to the overhead, and we are going to start off with, look at this all prepped for you guys. Oh, the colors are much better this time compared to yesterday. All right. We have a 9.8 copy of ASM 361. All right, that's the first one. Next, we have a copy of, oh, okay. I'm liking this box a little better. 9.8 copy of ASM 252. Wow. All right, what's going on here? What's going on? I want this grater. I want this grater, don't you? Nothing wrong with those babies, eh? Let's see what else we've got. That's 3. Bang, another 9. This could be that 9.8 box I was talking about yesterday. Or, come on. No, there. And right about there. Okay. 9.8 G.I. Joe 27. A 9.6 26. Grendel number 1 and a 9.8. So yeah, this I think's that 9.8 box. I think I mentioned that yesterday, that, you know, everyone's complaining about how harsh they are on the grades, and then I said I think I have a big box of 9.8s coming in, and this could be the one. We will soon see. Let me put a few of these doozies away. Some big dollar books here to start us off. Nothing wrong with that, that's for sure. All right, let's see what else we have. 9.8 Warlock, number 1. This has got to be the 9.8. Someone's going to be a very happy camper when they get this box back. 9.8 for second Puma, I think. Yeah. Wow. Nothing wrong with that. Stavros, Spider-Man home run trailer, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Okay, I have to check it out. I did not see that yet. I will go and check it out. How about these 9.8s, guys? Crazy, eh? So far, just 196. Put these away. Remember, I have 2 more boxes to go. 2 more boxes to go yet. All right, what else we have? First appearance of Puma. In a 9.8. Wow. Another 361. This one is a 9.6 newsstand. $9.8 first appearance of Lobo in Omega Man number 3. Wow, this is a seriously a nice, very nice box. A very nice box. A lot of 9.8s today in this one. All right, putting some of these babies away. Wow. All right, let's see what else we have. One of my favorite covers and the very first book the comic doctor ever bought when he started getting into comic books. Web of Spider-Man number 1 and a 9.8. Holy cow. 365. Also in a 9.8. This grader was in a good mood. My gosh. Wonder what happened in that, gentleman. Could have been a lady's life, I guess. Because honestly, I don't think I've seen a box with this many 9.8s in a very, very, very long time. Holy cow. Impressive. Very impressive. I love that. Now, look at that. It's a great cover, man. That Web of Spider-Man number 1. Love it. Okay, next we have A 9.8. Secret Wars number 8. Wow. Holy cow. All right, got an older Daredevil from 1978. Number 150, first appearance of Paladin in a 9.6. So we break the 9.8 trend right there. And yet again, we do also a 9.4 in the Moon Knight. And this gentleman has 20 books in his order, so nice looking cover though, that first appearance of Paladin. Alpha Flight, number 1, Canadian price variant. Gotta have a 9.8 in that, right? But you know what? If you have one in a Canadian price variant, it's always nice to have another one. Direct copy, non-Canadian, right there in a 9.8. So 2. Gotta love it. This, I tell you. Beautiful grades. Wow. This is the person we need to interview to find out how he selects his books. Because this has been a really, really tremendous box. I'm not even I'm telling you. How about another 9.8? Newsstand. Spider-Man 258. Gorgeous. Very, very nice. And then a 9.4 of 258 as well. Okay, we got some older ones. We got some Silver Age books coming up now. Another order, a different order. Let me just put this one away to make way for it. If you like Silver Age Spider-Man, don't go anywhere. Check this out. We have, and I don't know, I think this is yours, Stav. Yeah, Stavros, this is yours. You got a grade bump. Not a big grade. I think it's a grade bump. A 4.5, Amazing Spider-Man number 4. But I think your 101 has stayed the same. Again, another one has stayed the same. An 8.5. I think that's yours too, right, Stav? Am I wrong? I don't remember. I think those are both yours. So 0.5 bump on this, I think. I believe it's a 0.5 bump. Then we've got, oh, another invoice. Forever People number 1 in a 5.0. Tomb of Dracula number 6 in a 9.0. And I don't know who this belongs to, but we have an 8.5 copy. What the heck? That dust? What is that? Okay. An 8.5 copy of ASM 300 as well. So that's it for this box. What a crazy box that has been. A lot of high-grade modern books for sure. 2 more boxes to go, my friends. So sit back, relax. We still have quite a bit more to go through. Let's see what you guys are talking about over in the chat window. We have, I need an ASM 361. Marty's telling me how to find it. Or Mike is. Stavro, cover is grayish, right? Marty's P, that is not unfamiliar. It's not. Yeah, some of those were yours, Stav. I think it was it a 4-5? I have to look at my phone, and my phone is nowhere to be found. James, I like the CGC label on the Spider-Man covers. So do I. And I was having this conversation with another fella today. There are currently no traditional Spider-Man custom labels, which I'm still like, why? Are you guys crazy? They have a Moon Knight label and a Miss Marvel label, and they don't have a Spider-Man label. Are they nuts? Like, I can't imagine that. So, yeah, there are no... The only Spider-Man label you can get now is Marvel Secret Wars 8, and that's it. Which I think is a really big mistake. Right? What do I know? All right. So that was a nice box. Let's make sure I put all those invoices away. Let's see. Wayne says, I'm assuming color touch can be removed, but it depends, right? And does that mean someone used a marker? Well, it depends. Color touch can be done with crayon, with marker, with pencil crayons, with paints, with acrylic. It can be done in many different ways. Though the most common way for color touch to be added is with like a Sharpie or with a magic marker, in which case oftentimes the ink bleeds through the page. And if that happens, if you open up the cover, you usually see the bleed through, right? If that happens, you're kind of out of luck. The only way you're going to remove that is by cutting the actual ink out of the afflicted area out of the book, in which case you'll make a hell of a mess. I was talking to Kenny Sanderson last week. He showed me a picture of a TMNT #1, first print that he has, and there was color touch on it, and it had leaked through. And you know what he did? He said, if I cut this sucker up, it's going to look awful. He convinced the owner to let him continue to color touch, to make the book look as good as it possibly can and get a higher restored grade label. So instead of going against a restored label, he's going to work with it. It is what it is, my friends. I know we all want to, put like a magical sprinkle magic fairy dust on our comics and make them go from an 8 to a 9/8. We all want to do that, but sometimes it's just not possible. And we have to get that through our thick skulls sometimes, that no matter how many times we press a book or work on a book, you could actually be doing more damage to the book by working on it continuously over and over and over and over and over again. But so I think Kenny did the right thing. Instead of destroying the book essentially by cutting chunks of the book out and getting like a 2 or a 3 on it, he's going to get like hopefully a 9.2, but it'll be a restored grade and it will look a hell of a lot better. I don't know. Some people think cut it all out. I think I agree more with Kenny on this one. I would have done the exact same thing. Paul, I think you're right. We were waiting. Was it one more we were waiting for? I think it was yours as well. Stav, I'll go look at my picks when you go on break. Yeah, okay. I have my phone. I think my phone's right here. My phone's right here, Stav. I can tell. I looked. I think that is I think you had a 4, but I could be wrong. Let's have a look here. Gallery. There it is. Let's have a look. Come on, gallery. No, my phone's not going to work for me. There we go. All right, let's go back. Where is it? I looked at yours the other day. Ugh. No. Let's see here. I got music going. I don't think you guys can hear the music. I can't find it. They're in here somewhere. Yeah, maybe have a look. I think yours was a 4-0, Stav. I might be wrong though. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. Box number 3 of 4. 3 of 4 coming up in just 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm not very happy. This box here could have fit another 5 books, but it looks like CGC only put around 20 in here. And these, I believe, are a one-person order as well. A lot of Spawn books here, guys. If you like Spawn, well, get ready, because here we go. We got a Spawn number 1, off to a good start. Oh, I forgot to put the overhead camera back on. Oh, that's really red. Wow. Let me see if I can fix that. Red looks too red. Well, you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. Looks better than if it was too bland looking. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to fix this coloring on this. Configure the color. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Okay, forget it. Forget it. All right, here we go. Spawn number 1 in a 9.8. Oh, this light. That's why it's so. There we go. I had a light that was shining right on. That's why it was kind of weird looking. So Spawn number 1 in a 9.8. We got a Spawn number 2 in a 9. Coloring is kind of too intense. In a 9.8. Spawn number 3. 9.8. Okay. I'm liking this. This box, I'm liking. I'm liking this box a lot. Second box that I'm really, really enjoying here. Spawn number 4. $9.8. Can he get a full run? No way. No. Okay, let's see. Let's get this. All right, here we go. Right there. No way we're getting a full run. Stat surprise on the ASM 101. You know what? Me too, man. I think we're doing the exact same thing that happened with that ASM number 1 stab. It's that same, you know, it looks better, but for some reason they didn't give it another bump. But when all the books come back and the state grades are the same, I have hope in remaining books. I hope so too. I hope so too. So you got a 0.5 bump. Paul's talking, or when he's talking to Paul, Mike, congrats on the bump on that sick ASM Stavros. Thanks, Mike. James, have you seen The Sandman yet? I am about halfway through, and I am liking it a lot. No problem, guys. Oh my gosh, another spot. Oh, I pulled the same one out. I pulled the same one out. Sorry, guys. Okay, here, now we're going down a bit. Spawn number 4, Spawn number 5, and a 9.4. But you know what? Let's get right back on top of that horse and get back to a 9.8 again with a Spawn number 6. So this is great. You know, we're getting a nice run of Spawn. So far, most are 9.8. A couple have been just a little bit less than 9.8. You know, that's all right. And again, guys, these have not been at CGC very long. So they are getting through the modern books lickety-split, which is good. Which is good. Now the only slowpoke is me. What can I say? All right. Spawn number 7. In a 9.0. Spawn number 8, however, is a 9.8. That's a cool cover. Spawn number 9, however, first appearance of Angela, 9.8. Spawn number 10, Cerebus appearance, 9.8. That's cool. The majority are 9.8s. I like to see that. Great covers, great artwork with these Spawn books. Yeah, you know what? I'll take a grade bump any day of the week. I'll even accept the book staying the same. I just don't want the book to go down, you know? But what really stinks, Stavros, and we've experienced this before, is we know the book has been improved. But it's just not enough for it to get over that cusp, you know what I mean? Which is unfortunate. Next we have a Spawn number 11. In a 9.4. There we go. Come on. There we go. Then we have a Spawn number 12 in a 9.8, all black cover, really hard one to get. And a Spawn 13 in a 9.4. We have, my friends, a Spawn fan. And these books all had little ticks or imperfections, so I'm glad that most of them did come back 9.8. What I'm not seeing are any 9.9s, which is kind of, you know, you notice I don't have a lot of ultra modern new books coming back. Most of my books are a little bit older. That's probably why we're not seeing 9.9s. All right. What else we have? Well, if you're going to have this book, you might as well have it in a 9.8. Right? There it is. 361. Then we have Nova number 13 in a 7.0. A Wolverine number 17 in a 9.6. Wow. And another one in a 9.6 as well, too. See, to me, this is a 9.4 book right here. As I look at it, I can see a couple of color breaking. They're pretty significant. To me, the book's a 9.4, but it's a 9.6. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say anymore in regards to that. Just kind of... I can't speak for them. I can't, you know, I can only respond to it as they come in, and sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't. Consistency, consistency, consistency. It's key. And in every aspect of their business, they really need to work on the consistency. You know, with simple things like where they're going to put, where they put the invoices when the books are shipped out. Are they on top of the books? Are they hidden somewhere? Like, put them in the same place every time. I shouldn't have to search for these damn things. They should be in the same place every single time. That's the one thing. And then, of course, consistency in grading. Now, because it's so subjective, that might be a harder aspect to make consistent, because everybody's going to have different views. But if everybody is trained the same way, and if, like what they say is true, and 3 people are looking at each book, then there should be a much better chance of having consistent grading, right? To me, having 2 or 3 people inspect each book will help with the consistency. Now, are they doing that? I never thought they have. I don't believe they have at all. So far, any of my books you have done have gone up or stayed the same. Well, that's good. Hoping my TOSs are in there. They might be in the next box, or they could be on the way back, staff, because like I said, I have more boxes coming back. I have no room for these boxes. Give me 1 second. We're going to get to the last box now. If you're just getting here now, this has been a 4-box extravaganza. We just finished box number 3. We're moving on to box number 4. In just one moment, don't go anywhere. Be right back. All right, we are back. We're starting off with an X-Men 141 and a 9.6. Again, I don't know how many orders are in here because the invoice is not where it's supposed to be. So let's see. We have also an X-Men 99 and a 9.4. This could be a really high X-Men submission. Oh, come on, Kev. There we go. Right there. Okay. We also have Tomb Raider number 1. In a 9.8. And we also have, all right, X-Men 244, first appearance of Jubilee, in a 9.8 as well. That, my friends, is what I like to see. All right, what else? 9.6 copy of 213. Been seeing this book come in a lot more. And this one as well. A 2.8 copy of 211. Nice copy as well. And a 9.8 copy of X-Men number 5 as well. All right. Looking good. I'll put some of these away. Let me put some of these guys away. Whoop. So it's my hopes that this week I will endeavor to start. I think Thursday I'm going to dedicate as a shipping day. If my daughter gets a lot of these organized by then, I will ship out a ton of books this Thursday. Yeah. Okay, what else we have here? Why don't I have a board there? Hold on, guys. I made a boo-boo. We have X-Men number 4, First Omega Red, in a 9.8. We also have an X-Men 256, first new Psylocke, in a 9.8 as well. Wow. First Bishop in a 9.8 also. That's for Spiro, who was in the shop today, picking up a book. There's a 9.8. We all want those 9.8s. There's one right there. This so far has been a pretty good box as well. Moving right along, we have another X-Men book, I believe. Yeah. First appearance of Dazzler in a 9.6. That's a nice copy there. The Comic Vet, how's it going? X-Men 5 could be the best Wolverine cover ever made. It is pretty sweet, that is for sure. Wayne, I have all those for sale and no takers. Don't know what is wrong with people. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's going on. Wayne? Yours are graded. Are they raw? I don't know. Maybe things are just slowing down a little bit. And remember, it's also August, right? People always say that August is the worst time to sell comics. Things will start picking up again in in the fall. And you also got to remember, things are going kind of crazy out there, isn't it? With inflation and the cost of everything. So people might be a little bit more hesitant in buying comic books right now. Maybe, I don't know. Things aren't flying off the shelf like they used to. That's for damn sure. Next we have, oh, look at this, guys. Nothing wrong with that right there. Another nice box. Holy cow. What's going on? Maybe the grader had a pretty romantic evening the night before, or a really happy morning, if you know what I mean. Because wow, those are some pretty nice grades. Or maybe these books just look so freaking great that they have to get those 9.8s. That could be it as well. If you haven't done so, guys, hit that like button, please. I'm only at 13, and we've had as high as almost 30 people in the room at one time. So please hit that like button. It doesn't cost anything. It helps me out a great deal. Also, remember that hit that subscribe button. By doing so, you can participate in these chats as well. I only let people who are subscribers participate in the chats. Oh, another one. A Hitman number 1 in a 9.8. Wow. Babylon number 5, number 1 in a 9.8. Wow. Some great books. And I bet you $100, Wayne, your books are priced really competitively as well, aren't they? Let's see what else we have here. Any more 9/8s? You want a 9/8? Here's another 9/8. Look at that. Uncanny X-Men 342. Wildcats number 1. 198. There you go. Another 9/8. I can't believe this. I had to break the trend. Here we go. What If number 30 and a 9.6. There you go. Right back at it. Uncanny X-Men 281 and a 9.8. Wow, a lot of modern books today, guys. Those are the ones that are getting done the fastest over there, so we're going to see those quicker. I'm kind of disappointed I'm not seeing a lot of my economy books come back. There's still a hell of a lot of economy books over there that we were waiting for. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. 9.8 Thundercats. There we go. Beautiful. Wow. Holy shit. That's not bad either. Miss Marvel number 1. This book's going to bop too. First appearance of Mystique. 9.8. Holy cow. That's a nice one. And a white pager too. That's a big book right there, guys. That's a big book. Wow. That's impressive. That is impressive. Yeah, that's a massive book. That is going to be a massive book if it isn't already, especially in that grade. Wow. Any more 9/8s? Let's have a look. Move these babies over. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look at this. I never have that kind of luck. Holy cow. Holy jumping, that's amazing. Congratulations, eh? I'm not even sure whose books these are, but those are a couple of those two books and the first appearance of Rogue in 9/8 white pager. We got a G.I. Joe number 1 as well, and a 9.8. This is a great box as well. These two boxes have been crazy. G.I. Joe number 155 and a 9.8. And a 9.6. We finish off with a 9.6 Thundercats. That's okay. We also got a 9.8 to go along with it. Wow, what an amazing box. Again, two boxes that consistently had 9.8s. And you know what? It's usually one person's order too. Yeah, this is one guy's set of books. Nice setup there, boy. You know, I see a lot of unboxings, a lot of modern books coming back 9/8. That's fine. But when you get books that are 20 years old, 30 years old, coming back 9/8, that's awesome. I love seeing this. This is fantastic. It's a two-tiered system, right? It's having a great eye for picking up those books that have potential problems that can be fixed, and of course having a presser who can take advantage of those and get rid of them, so that you can make your book look that much better when it's presented to the grader, right? Unbelievable. Crazy low prices. Yeah, go see Wayne over on Facebook. Lots of great books over there. All right, let's go back to the main page here. Maybe it's not the... Oh, I'll go back to the chat. Sorry, guys. I keep doing that. Chat window. Maybe it's not the grader, but the presser. Well, like I said, I think it's a bit of both, right? I think it's the individual buying the comic books, especially with these books, right? There's a lot of these books out there. We all get excited. We want to buy them, but we got to be a little more standoffish and be a little more critical when we look at books and say, okay, can this problem be fixed? Can this problem be fixed? Because some problems will never be fixed, no matter what you do to the book. And you have to recognize that and then just walk away. Walk away. If your goal is a 9/8 and it has a problem, there's no way that a press or anything's going to get rid of this, leave it there. No matter how good the deal is, move on into the next one, because you want that 9/8. And then, of course, getting a presser who can get that book to where it needs to be, right? That's the big thing, too. Hey, Bruhaha, how's it going? Long time. Luke, that G.I. Joe looks really red. Yeah, but I've also adjusted the coloring on this webcam, so all the reds are really, really, really intense. So that's probably why. Wayne, were you selling? Wayne always is selling, Stavros. Get on to Facebook, Wayne Def, right? That's just Wayne, DEF, on Facebook. Lots of books. The Comic Vet. Have any of the Toronto comic book show submitted books started to arrive? Toronto Comic Book Show from June? I haven't even looked at those books yet. Those books aren't even, no. I told everybody at that show, at the very least, 7 to 9 months before the whole process is done. Okay? So, again, no one's books are hostage. Anytime you want your books back, just give me a holler. We'll get your books back to you if you don't want to wait. I am totally okay with that. I never promise books quickly. And not yet anyways. Hopefully I can start getting a little, making those claims, 2-month turnaround, 1-month turnaround. Not quite there yet, but I'm scooching through these months, which is great. But yeah, I don't anticipate getting to those. I'll probably get to those June friggin' books when I get to when the next show, when I go to the next show. Is the next show in September or October? I think it's October, right? Yeah. But again, honestly, Comic Vet, never hostage. You want your books back? Give me a holler. I'll get the books back to you. Okay? Just getting through them as quickly as I can, but not compromising quality along the way. I don't want to, I don't want to get through books quickly and then not do a good job. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to do a good job and get your books back to you, in hopefully a timely fashion, but right now it's still very busy. It's still very busy. Wayne, Stavros, I blocked so many people there. That's probably why they're not selling. Oh, Wayne, yeah. Facebook's not the greatest place to sell, But again, guys, soon, Wayne, you can take advantage of this as well. I'm going to do maybe next week. I need about 3 or 4 days to advertise, and I'm going to do an on YouTube sale. So what'll happen, I'll be on here, and then one of my buddies will be on here too, and I'll have a page kind of like with a camera where he'll show his books off, and I'm just gonna be I'll be the mediator basically, and I'll have the chat going, and it's first come first serve. Offers can be made, and it'll be a direct connection between you and a seller. And like I said, I'm just gonna host it. I'm not involved with the payments. I'm not involved with the shipping or any of that stuff. I'll hook you guys together, and then you guys can complete the deal. And is it called the honor system, where everyone's going to behave themselves, I guess? If you say you're going to buy something, you're going to pay for it. And if the seller it takes the money, he's going to send it in a timely fashion. That has to be key. And of course, if people don't adhere to that, then they will no longer be allowed to buy or be able to sell here as well. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And most people I deal with are excellent people. And I'm sure it'll go out just fine. But we'll try it out. Wayne, yeah, selling in Canada is tough. Well, like I said, if you are Canadian, and I want to say thanks to Hugh for this, he gave me a tip for an amazing shipping, third-party shipping company. As you all know, I use FedEx exclusively, and I got a FedEx account, and I have a discount, but the discount's okay. It's not the best discount you're ever going to get. Well, if you go to freightcom.com, you know what? I'll go there right now, and I'll show you. www.freightcom.com. Let's see if I can get there. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to go to the She-Hulk page and show you. Oh, actually, I won't. Hold on. Alt, like this. Hold on, I'm just making you want to go to this website right here. Okay, I'll just go okay, here it is. Freightcom.com. This they have all these things. They have Day and Ross, Campar, FedEx, DHL, Pure Later, whatever, UPS. And just to give you an idea, unbelievable. Okay, usually to ship books down to CGC, it costs me with ground shipping anywhere from, depending on how many books I send, from $75 up to about $100. $40 with ground. Express is the same price as ground, basically. and it's unbelievable. So if you're shipping like a 20, and within Canada, if you're shipping say a $40 box to Edmonton, it's going to cost like $20 with FedEx or UPS or Purolator or whoever. Check out freightcom.com. You have to, I'm not even getting paid for this. I should be, but I'm not. You go in there, you fill an account, they contact you to just kind of ask you questions about how many parcels you're going to be sending and what your purpose is. And they set you up and you rock and roll. It's really, really easy. And you print out your labels right there, your FedEx labels or your Purolator labels. You can even have them, you can even organize pickups and such right from their website. Guys, I love these. I used to use a third-party carrier out of Ottawa. They went bankrupt or they just stopped working, which sucked. And then I've been waiting for one, and this one's so far amazing. So give them a look. You'll save a bundle on your shipments. We'll look you up. Okay, there you go. Good. Guys are getting together out there. Nothing wrong with that. Selling a can is a little bit tougher. It is. I won't lie. But guys do it. eBay sucks, Kijiji sucks, and Facebook sucks. We have no real marketplace. Well, that's where I come in. Wayne, I'm going to help you. Well, I'm going to try. I might suck too. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. Marty says, I'm doing well with my selling. 26 books and almost $14,000. Wow, Marty, you're really killing it. That is excellent. And Marty, are you mostly Facebook? Yeah, he is. He says it right there. Kevin, just be patient. It takes time to build a sales following. Stav, I think you are right. But what I think is fun about it is we get to have different people on here. I see there's a couple of guys on Instagram that do that as well. It's just fun, right? You get different people every few days, different kinds of books. Golden Age books one day, Modern Keys the next, Silver Age, Bronze Age, graded, non-graded, whatever. And I've kind of... when it comes to the sellers, I wouldn't say I've vetted them. To some extent, I have. I'm going to be using my friends first. I might even do my own sale on here. Not that I have any ready to go, but I will eventually. But my friends will be on here. Guys that I know that are not goofy guys. If they sell books, they're going to send the books to you. And then my customers. I want to really work with my customers. I have guys like Marty I know who are selling books on Facebook. This is another opportunity, another way to reach more customers, right? And I have a lot of clients in the United States, and a lot of followers here are now from the US as well. And sending books to the United States is no big deal. I mean, it really isn't. So Americans should really be taking advantage of our dollar. Like, they probably can get deals up here like they don't get down south. Wait, I'm not a store. I'm just looking to thin my herd, just down to my few Golden Age and Silver Age I want to keep. Excuse me, I agree. You're right, Stav. Got those contacts and treat them well. Marty P, the problem is if it's not a huge key, no one wants anything, or they just want it for nothing. That's the thing too, guys. Right now, it's a really strange time because the prices are kind of like in flux. And when things are in flux, people don't want to buy. I don't really want to buy a huge book now unless I'm getting a real good discount, because I don't know what the book's going to be. Everything's trending down right now. If it's trending down, I don't want to pay top dollar, right? So that's the issue. And until things stabilize, and things will stabilize at some point, it's going to be hard. And if you're a collector, it's different than if you're a dealer or a flipper. If you're a flipper, you want to buy it cheap and sell it high. If you're a collector, you just want the damn book. So those are the guys you really want, the collectors. So if you get those collectors, treat them well. And what I mean by that is, because the book is selling for $100 doesn't mean you have to sell it for $100. I'm not saying give it away for $50, but I'm saying you can sell it for $80. You know what I mean? You can sell it for $85 or $90. You can knock a little bit off. A lot of guys don't want to knock a penny off the last sold. Well, good luck then. No one's going to buy your books. You got to haggle. You got to be a little bit reasonable. And if the person is trying to buy your books to sell it, you have to leave meat in the bones for the next guy to make a couple of bucks. I have no problem with that if I'm selling a good amount of books. But anyways, it is what it is. Oh, the prices on shipping, Luke, are unbelievable. You got to check out freightcom.com. Set up an account. You'll be totally flabbergasted at how cheap the rates are. Hello, Doc. Hope all's well. Hey, everyone. It's Men. Your name gets me every time. Man Detective. Man Detective. I think I said it right that time. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm probably getting out of here in a second. How long have I been going for? I've been going for around... Yeah, I'm going for an hour. I'm going to get out of here. I'm getting out of here because I want to get some CGC forms done. Then I'm going to ship a bunch of books into CGC tomorrow or on Thursday. So I'm going to get out of here. Wayne, I price my books really well because it's a good profit. I am, but people want them for 5 cents on the dollar. Damn right. You know what's funny? When I was doing, the Toronto Comic Book Show, I used to be very diligent and that I kept my buying price list. So I had all the books that if I had books in certain bins that I got for very cheap, they were like a $5 bin, $10 bin, $20 bin, whatever. But the books that were behind me on the wall, or books that were kind of showcased, I knew what I paid for every single one, right? So if I had a book that I paid $30 for and the going price was $150, I only paid $30 for it, and a guy comes over and offers me $120, I might say 125, yes, gone. Get rid of it. I just made triple my money, you know? And some books that I pay, if you stepped up and paid a lot for, you won't have that flexibility. If someone's like, hey man, you got $80 in the book, can I give you 60? I'll say, listen man, I honestly have 65 in the book. I'll do $75. You know what I mean? People listen and they know they're getting a good deal. If they do, they'll jump, right? So it's really, really important that you keep track of what you're paying for books so that you can have that flexibility when someone makes you an offer. Again, if you've got a really hot book and you're asking, you know, above GPA, you might get a couple of bites, but you're better to be just a little bit below, you know? You don't want to be too, I hate to say the word greedy. We get really greedy sometimes, you know? I'm not saying you're greedy, Wayne, because I've seen your prices. They're very, very reasonable. And like I said, I think right now it's just the time is weird to sell right now. It's just a very awkward time to sell. But when a buyer comes, treat them well, they'll come back for more, right? That's what I got to do, Doc. But, oh well, I know. Gee, Stav, you're still over in Greece. Go to sleep. Wayne, you and Elias, Stav. Neil's here. Never be afraid to make a profit. No. But also don't be afraid to give someone a deal. They'll come back for more. I had a couple of guys in the shop. They had to go to the shop. They had a couple of guys come in from out of town. So I made a special meeting with them today, and they're like, one guy's like, wow, your prices are really, really reasonable. And I don't crank up my prices to scare people away. Not that I do a lot of sales at my shop anyway. I really don't. I don't have enough traffic to do a lot of sales at my shop. But my ASM books, they're just, I look at eBay, I see what they're going for, and I put a fair price on. I'm still very flexible, you know? If they go, they go. If they don't, they don't. And Luke has it right. Luke says that, move that over a little bit. Luke says, really hard to sell currently, no interest unless it's a rare book. Yeah, you're right. Membitactive says, I usually like to purchase a bunch of books from same seller, but find it some aren't willing to deal. What do you think? I love to buy bulk. You know, I like to do package deals. Usually get a better deal. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. But again, some guys don't want to give package deals because package deals usually means they're giving a bit more of a break than they want to give. But you know what I say? Move on. You gotta, you know, I have a hard time saying no as well, but sometimes you say, no, I don't really want it. I don't want to spend that kind of money on that book at this time. And you just move on. You know, it sucks if you travel a long distance, you know, I found myself in situations where I've traveled a long, long way, and you get there and you can't reach a deal, and you just want to make a deal because you just spent your whole friggin' day traveling and going there, and then you want to make a deal, but you know you shouldn't, and you do, and you leave there with a bad taste here because you spent too much, or you feel you spend too much. I get that. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. Come see me at, there you go. Yeah, Wayne, go see him. Wayne's got a lot of books, so go check him out. And he wants to sell bulk, so get on over there. Listen, guys, that's it. Going for an hour 20. I have a lot. It's 8 o'clock. I want to work for another 2 hours before I can go to bed or relax a little bit. So take it easy. Thanks for coming out. That's it for this week. I'm not doing any more. Even if I get more boxes, no more unboxings are happening. Remember, this Saturday, I am not giving books back. Charlo will be in shop this Saturday from 11 o'clock till 1, taking books. If you want to drop a book off, you can. You can meet Charlo, go in there. He knows what to do. He can evaluate your books as well for you if you'd like. But I will not be there this Saturday, and then I'll be back the following Saturday. And by that point, I'll have probably all these organized, and I'll be texting everybody to let you know whose books are ready to come back. Okay, so that's that. Take care. Have a fantastic night. Please, on your way out, and if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. All right, guys, until next time, arrivederci. Take care, and thanks for staying with me tonight. Good night.